Alright, okay. What's up, everybody, and welcome to our first YouTube video. My name's Luke.
And my name is also Luke, and together we make Luke's Lift. So with this being our first ever YouTube video, and all of you lovely viewers not having any information about us, we figured it would be smart for our first video to be a Q&A about us.
So yeah, pretty much we're just gonna have a couple of questions, and then both of us are gonna take turns answering it to the best of our abilities.
We have some questions about us, some questions about lifting, and some just random internet questions that you guys are gonna love. Just some random internet questions, because the internet is a wonderful place.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful questions.
Why? Because we are now on the internet. That was stupid again.
Let's just jump right into it then. First question. Age and where are we from? Well, I am 22 and I currently live in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
I'm 21 and I currently live in Germantown, Wisconsin.
Boom, bang, pow. Next question. How long have you been lifting? I have been lifting since January 1 of 2015, so I just hit 4 years this past January.
For me, I want to say it's gone on about 2 years for serious lifting. And then I've done lifting here and there, like throughout high school, but I'm not really gonna say it was like super serious.
I feel like the first year or two with everybody when they start is kind of like
Well,
not super serious, you know?
It was like you show up to the gym, you do everything.
And you just don't know what you're doing. You're just going to there, watching what that guy does, and just doing what he's doing, and like,
Yep.
Doesn't make any sense. What is your training style like? So, I've personally tried a lot of different training styles. I've done different types of training too, like Olympic lifting, powerlifting, and bodybuilding training. But specifically, what I'm doing now is push-pull leg split. And then also with that, I'm doing more of a bodybuilding split as far as I'm training for strength, but also for endurance and to stay lean year round.
My split for like my style of like working out, it's more of like each muscle group you do a certain day. But my lifting style, I'd say, is more like a nice mixture between some strength training and more like endurance. I do tend to usually stay lean, but like right now I am trying to work on the bulk. So right now I'd say I'm a little more on the heavier side, but still not too heavy.
We also do a lot of Ninja Warrior training and obstacle training. I do it probably once or twice a week. I know you're getting into it a little bit more now when you can
Probably
go
like
with
once
me.
a month, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of fun. I think it's very different from the regular like weight room training and bodybuilding training. It's just a really good way to stay as versatile as you can. Next question. What is your best accomplishment in working out?
I'd probably say with my squat, it took me about a year into actually lifting to actually even care about training legs. I know a lot of people neglect legs a lot.
It's because every day is arm day.
Exactly.
Every day.
It's the difference between upper arms and lower arms.
There is no difference. You just train arms.
So once I got to the point where I realized that I do want to be not just built an upper body, but be proportionate lower upper body. When I started training legs, I had absolute garbage form for squatting. I think I started probably, I want to say maybe 50 to 60 pounds squatting, and I'm up to 280 now in about a year. So I'd probably say that's my biggest accomplishment for lifting, or at least I'm like the most proud of that.
For me, I feel like I've been able to accomplish a lot in my short lifting career, but I would say the most impressive accomplishment I've had is over the late summer and early fall of 2018, I did a amateur and natural physique competition. I competed once in Chicago and once here in Wisconsin. And in Chicago, for my first ever show, I was able to place third in my division and fifth overall. And then a couple weeks later, I competed again here in Wisconsin and was able to win what was called the Badger Natural. So I was able to then take home the gold for that, which was nuts to think that I was able to do that after only three and a half years of lifting, and I'm up there competing against guys who've been doing it for 5, 8, 10 years even, some of them. So that was super surreal, especially coming from being a super underweight kid growing up, graduating high school at like 135, 138 pounds, looking just horrible, like not the healthy kid at all. Going from that to then being on stage where I never thought I'd be able to be before was just incredibly emotional. Next question. Why did you start lifting? Why did you start working out in general? I mean, I feel like it was pretty much the same answer for both of us. We were just both pretty small kids growing up.
Twigs.
Like, think of the twiggiest twig that falls off a tree, and that twig was bigger than us. Like, that twig would have hit us and we would have fallen over.
Yeah.
We were such twigs. Growing up, you just feel, when you're that underweight and small compared to other people, you just feel so insecure. I feel like, for at least me personally, a lot of the lifting did kind of start with insecurities and just not wanting to be as small as I was, but also the desire to be stronger and to just be healthier. Yeah. Do you want to like put anything in with that too?
I actually just forgot what the question was again.
It was, why did we start?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so pretty much one of the reasons why I want to start lifting is like, once again, I was a smaller guy, especially in like high school, middle school. I always looked up to people who were kind of into fitness. I think it's a way of definitely building confidence. I've always struggled with that. It's definitely helped me with that, just kind of taking control of your body, staying healthy. It's a good feeling. I think it helps in all different aspects of your life. And it's definitely a good confidence booster, and it's very fun and very addictive. And yeah, I've learned to love it. It's a passion of mine now.
Just wanted a cute game of patty cake. How do you guys know each other? Like that's something that should be addressed. Would you like to indulge the people?
I would love to indulge people. Luke and I, we both homeschooled back in the day. There was actually a acting group called His Players.
This was back when we were, I think, like
it was my
12 and 10.
my 6th grade year. So yeah, I was like,
So like 12 and 10, I
Yeah.
think. And we both ended up making the play. And the play, we were both cast as similar roles. We were both in the play as pirates. And because both of our names were Luke, we were just like grouped together in a lot of things. And we just started hanging out together and bonding. And thus, this beautiful friendship that you see before you was born.
I do remember we had to do like some skit together, or like dance or something.
Yeah, and we ended
And
up
she
being...
called up like the Lukes, and we looked at each other. We never really talked to each other a whole lot.
No, that
before
was...
that, and we kind of looked at each other, and we gave each other like a nice little
like
fist
a little
bump.
bump. And
The
we-
Lukes.
The Lukes. And then,
And
we did our dance, and then it was history from there. Now here we are, literally 10 years later.
Dang.
I just am realizing now that was 10 years ago.
Wow.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they...
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
That's nuts, actually. Wow. It's a cute little visit down memory lane. Next question. What are your diets currently like? Like I mentioned before, right now, since we're nearing summer, I'm in a caloric deficit, so I'm eating a little bit less than normal. And also right now, I'm trying out intermittent fasting. So right now, I am fasting in the mornings and then eating later on in the day for about an 8-hour window of time. So I'll, on a typical work day, not eat any breakfast, and then my first meal will come sometime between 12:30 and 1, and then the last time I eat will be around 8:30. I kind of like it a lot, actually, and so that's what I'm doing right now to stay lean.
I've actually never really had like a strict diet. Like right now, I literally pretty much eat whatever I want to eat. Right now, if there's something that I want to eat, you betcha I'm gonna eat that. Cause why? Cause I want to. Maybe someday I will. I'm just not quite there yet.
You're rambling, you can stop. What are some of your outside the gym hobbies? Hobbies.
What do you like to do? Huh? You just lift weights and that's it?
So besides lifting, obviously, I love to disc golf. It is my favorite sport right now. I've really gotten into it for the past 3 years, and I definitely try to go as much as I can. I also play guitar, not as much as I want to or that I have in the past, but I still love to play. I love Legos, especially Star Wars Legos. Huge fan. That's a huge hobby of mine. Definitely spent a lot of money on these, but it's totally worth it.
So outside of weight training, my hobbies would include the Ninja Warrior training. I find as kind of a hobby because I just feel like going to an adult playground and just goofing off sometimes. Acting, I loved theater growing up. As he mentioned, that's how we met. And now I try to fill up as much of my free time with screen acting as possible. Maybe one day make a career out of it. I don't know. I'd love to do that. And then also just hanging out with friends and family. yeah, just spending time with them. Tell us about your families and where you come from. We both grew up in relatively larger homeschooled households. I grew up one of 6, you grew up one of 5. I have an older sister, 3 younger sisters, and a younger brother.
I'm one of 5. I have 2 older sisters, an older brother, and a younger sister.
Current job / occupation.
I am an assistant trainer at Planet Fitness.
I currently work as a software communicator executive for a software company. Any pets?
Yes. I have, well, the family has 1 dog. Her name's Honey, and she's a collie.
I currently do not have any pets. Growing up, had a lot of family pets though. I grew up with dogs, cats, rabbits, chickens, and I once owned one of the prettiest llamas in Wisconsin. That's a fact. I've somehow put a picture of that up somewhere just so you can see. I had the exact same haircut as my llama too. Next question. What is your current relationship statuses? I am very single.
Oh, same.
Since we're here making this YouTube video and we're both single, I just want to take this time to say, hey, how's it going? My name's Luke, I'm 22 years old. I like long walks on the beach. I like girls with hair. If you like dad jokes, I'm your guy, and I'm currently training to be a ninja warrior so I can steal your heart.
Ooh.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Luke. Nice to meet me. What's your favorite Star Wars episode? I like Legos, specifically Star Wars Legos, and I can take you into Lightspeed, Tenny Galaxy.
Far, far away.
Yes, far, far away.
Last question, what are your hopes for this YouTube channel? I would like to say that I feel like we're gonna have a lot of fun with it, produce a lot of good content. Specifically, we'd love to come at you guys with fitness tips to track our own progress. And all in all, just entertain you guys and show off what we love, which is this passion of fitness. And we also hope to give you an insight on not just fitness, but also what we do outside the gym and how we live our lives to the fullest.
What should the outro be? That we take off our clothes.
That's...
Well, everybody, thank you very much for watching our first ever YouTube video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to please leave a like and comment below for any questions you might have for any future Q&As. And we hope to see you next time here on Luke's Lift.
Thanks for watching, guys.